Good morning children, Rohana ma'am here for the 3rd standard EVS. Today I am taking lesson number 5. I had sent lesson number 4, the story of water. I had sent it online to you children. You all practically all have seen it, all have done about that. The story of a drop of water. I had sent this thing, I had sent this lesson to you online. I had sent a video and I had sent question answers for you all. Fine children. Today I will be doing lesson number 5, family of water. In this, the basic thing that you will be doing is you will be identifying the animals that live in rivers and seas. There will be a difference in animals and the habitat that they live in, rivers or seas. So then we will see at the next point how the plants and respond when it rains. So we will see the next point. There are 5 points that I will be covering in this. The next point will be plants and animals responding to rain. And also we will see how the level of water differs, during the seasons. So the seasons, like for example, how many seasons are there children? You have your summer, you have rainy, you have spring and you have winter season, correct? You have 4 seasons, regular 4 seasons in India. So according to the seasons, the level of the water will change. So going forward, I'll just read the basic lesson to you and then I'll give you the activity that you have to do for homework. Drops of water falling, it may rain. Children, look at these plants and trees enjoying. If it rains, they will be happy. Now children, this is your EVS book on page number 44. There is a full green scenery, there's a green picture in your book. So it's always said whenever it rains, everything overall turns green. Why it turns green? Because they start leaves, plants, they start bearing new leaves. So everywhere they are happy when plants to need water children. So when they get a lot of water in abundance, they all become very happy and they turn green. So they say that nature too loves the rain. You too like to play in the rain, correct? So when it starts raining, you go out and you play. So in the same manner, when it rains, even nature shows that it's very happy. They see greenery around. Birds start flying around. As small animals come out to drink water. So in the same manner, drop of water. Today I have been to the river with my sister. So this is a rain drop that is telling the story. This is a rain drop that is talking. So the rain drop is saying, I had been to the river with my sister. So what did you see in the river? These children will ask the raindrop. So in the river, what do you see? You get to see fish. You get to see frogs. You get to see crabs. And these are found in the river. Then the raindrop tells, when I come to the ground from the sky, when I fall like rain, everybody in this universe feels happy. Nature seems to be happy. Plants tend to get happy. The animals who are thirsty, who don't have water to drink, when they see water, they get happy. Human beings need water for their daily use, daily life. They become happy. So, drop by drop in the form of rain, I come to the earth. I flow in the form of streams and join the rivers. All the rivers flow into the sea. So, there are different kinds of plants and animals found in the river and sea. So, children, on your page number 45 and 46, there are 2 different pictures given here. The children who have the EVS book, you can easily see it in that. Now here, page number 45, it's a river. This scene is a river scene. You have to write what animals you're seeing in this river scene. And this is your basic homework. You have to write what animals you're seeing in the river scene. And then you have to identify the animals that are found in the sea. So these are all sea animals. You have to take the help of your parents and you can identify. Miss will just give a look through this. I will just tell you what all this is. So it will be easier for you. So over here children, in the river you can see fishes. You can see fishes swimming. Here you can see a water bird. There's a stork. Here there is a snail. This is a tortoise. Then again here there is ducks. Then this is a small you can say what you call crocodile like sort of thing it's found in rivers again. Then here you can see a crab, you can see frogs, you can see snails on the ground. So this is a full water ecosystem where you find these things around. So Mrs. just named whatever I could see in this picture. You can take the help of your elders and name this. You can write down their names. Now when I come to the animals that are found in the sea, okay, over here you can see prawns. Prawns are found in the sea. You find sea turtles, you find mollusks, you find seashells, starfish, fishes, here you find whales, sea snake, crabs, octopus, jellyfish, seahorse. You find many different kind of fishes that you see in the sea ecosystem. So children, you have to look at these pictures and identify this. And apart from that, I have given you a homework as activity. You can cut out pictures of animals that are found in rivers, around 8 to 10 pictures or 6 to 8 pictures, however it's feasible to you, and stick the pictures in your, all the children in my class, I have told them to make a old notebook where you can stick pictures, children. So in that same book you can stick the pictures and keep it as reference. So the pictures of animals that are found in the rivers, around 6 to 8 pictures I need them. Then again I need 6 to 8 animals that are found in the sea. So children, do these two activities that you have to do. Cut the picture, stick it in your note where you stick all your pictures. Take a pic and send it to Rohana ma'am and my WhatsApp number. Now going forward, in your book, in this page number, here, page number 47, you have got rivers and you have got sea. Here, children, you have to write the names of the animals or the fishes or what are the animals found around the river and found around in the sea. So that's what I told. If you cut the pictures, it's very easy for you to identify and write the names out in this columns over here. Then again, we are talking about the raindrop, correct? We are talking about the raindrop. So what the raindrop is telling to the children, we'll see that. Have you seen a pond, a river or a sea? Collect the pictures of the plants and animals that live there, paste them in a used notebook and write their names. This is the same thing Miss told you. I have given you this as an activity. On an old notebook, you can stick the pictures and write their names. See, when it rains, everything looks green. The plants and trees grow and become beautiful. The ponds and the rivers flow full of water. Oh, how wonderful. But it will not be the same in summer. Why, children? What happens in summer? Why there is not much of water on the land? Summer is a season where the sun is at the extremes. It's very hot. So the sun tends to evaporate all the water that is found around in this land. Means most of the water is evaporated up because the sun is very hot. So you tend to find less amount of water in the summer. But in the rainy season, all the rivers, the ponds, all this, every water system gets filled with water because of rains. Rains bring water down to earth. So this is a thing which you see. Now here in page number 48, again there's a grid over here. You have to fill up. Like in rainy season, the water will be high. Everything will be high on lakes, streams and other sea oceans. The water level will be always high. In winter season, it will be medium. And in summer season, it will be very low. So this you can tick it in your house. You can just stick the answer in your house and just send me the picture of that. Then we come to this. The drop, the rain is again talking over here. You see here, the rain is again saying, children, have you observed plants, trees and animals in different seasons? Yes. Drop of water. In summer, the plants and trees lose their shine due to the shortage of water. Even the birds and animals lose their liveliness. But during the rainy season, the ponds and rivers flow with lot of water due to rains. During summer, they become dry due to heat and absence of rain. So fine children, this raindrop is the same thing what I explained. The level of water in the ponds, rivers and seas varies according to the seasons. In the summer season, it will be practically dry with less amount of water. Rainy season, it will be overflowing with water. It will be very high with water. Winter season, it will be okay, normal. It's not very less, not very high. So children, that was a particular lesson on the rain drop. Basically, it is how you identify pictures of animals that are found in rivers and in the sea, and how the season, how does the season affect the flow of the water during the season. The summer season, it's very low, rainy season is very high, and winter it's just medium, normal. So this was the basic lesson. It is all about the rainwater. You do this activity, children, and send the picture to Miss, so cut off pictures and send. And later on in my next class, I'll give you the question answers connecting with both the lessons. On this rain water, on this drop of water, I'll give you question answers connected with both the lessons. For present, you can do this and send it to me. Fine, children? Thank you. Take care.